What's up guys, just Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to a squad today which includes 3 Halloween special scream cards which of course this weekend have got a massive boost in game. And the formation we're going with today is going to be a 3-5-2, the first time I've used a 3 at the back on FIFA 17. But before we get started, as always, if you show support on the video by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and in the comments below, what are your thoughts so far on these scream cards in game? And if you missed yesterday's video, it'll be down below in that description box. It was a crazy video, in fact potentially the best 2-player pack on FIFA 17 so far, so make sure to go check that out. So today, like I said, 3-5-2, I played 6, 1-6. Now let's start off with the goalkeeper and the 3 defenders. And the goalkeeper is going to be 89 rated Courtois from Chelsea. He cost me 57,000 coins and this team really isn't that cheap. Now the highest rated goalkeeper I've used before this is Hugo Lloris from Tottenham, and I wasn't really a fan of him to be honest, but Courtois, he seems like a different monster in net. I mean, he's 6'6", again 57,000 coins, not the cheapest, but I think overall out of the 6 games so far, he was great. My opinion could well change on him if I decide to play 40 more games with him, but so far in the 6 I've played, he's very good. Definitely could tell 91 handling, 89 reflexes, 84 diving and 86 positioning, as well as being very tall, like I mentioned, 6'6", so very good goalkeeper there. And then we've gone to first silver, Jason Denayer. And I really do love this card in game. He's got 78 pace, 74 defending and 73 physical, 6 foot tall, medium work rate, but in game he just feels so much quicker than 78. He also feels very strong and reads the game terrifically, and it cost me 4,900 coins. I'm not sure how much it will cost right now, but I mentioned in a previous squad builder, I'm going to try and get a team of him, Stark and Opara, which on paper does sound like one of the best silver defences you could probably have on any FIFA. Then we've gone to middle centre back. There is going to be another Belgian, this time is Laurent Simon from Montreal Impact. He literally is discard value, by the way, cost me just 650 coins. Medium high work rate, 6 foot tall, 4-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, 74 pace, 77 defending and 76 physical, but 70 passing is fantastic. You put that alongside the 4-star weak foot, he's very good with both feet as well as having very good vision, also very good short and long passing, so really good defender and great value for money. And the final defender is going to be our first scare card, Ike Opara. Now when he was one of the players announced last week, I was like, you know what, I have to try him. He's now 74 rated. I think his normal stats are still very good, so I will keep him in my club anyway. I paid 69,500 coins for him, and I believe he's quite a bit less than that now. In fact, I've lost money on every single scare card I've bought so far. Says trading with Ross right there, but his stats this weekend, crazy stuff. 88 pace, 88 defending and 95 physical. Now stats wise, I would say it's the best ever silver centre back we've ever had, even better than the likes of Team Season Koyate we had back on FIFA 13. But he's 6'2", like I said before, the stats, they're unreal, and he's great in game. He seems to be a lot quicker than most attackers on the game, as well as the 95 physical, it speaks for itself. He can smash anyone off the ball. Also scored a decent goal for me. But now we move on to midfield. Now, as you can see, it does have 2 scare cards and an SBC Giovinco. But let's start off with a left midfielder, and that is going to be Orlando City's Brek Shea, who is 70 rated, and to be honest, for a left midfielder in a 3 at the back formation, I think he's got very good stats. He has 80 pace, 70 dribbling, 76 physical and 64 defending, as well as 65 passing and 66 shooting. Also 6'3", and he's also left-footed, so if you're in quite a good attacking position, he's very good at picking out a pass or a cross at the back post. So Brek Shea, 2,600 coins, I would recommend him. He just does a job very good in the defensive role in the left mid position. Then we go to the right midfielder, another inform this time, and that's Antonio Valencia. And it's a bit of a similar situation to Brek Shea on the left-hand side. He suits the right midfield position so well. In a 3 at the back formation, obviously his normal card is a right back, so he will be good at defending anyway. He did set me back 45,000 coins, and I've just realised there's 1-star weak foot. I didn't have a problem with that in game at all, which is very strange. I think if I knew about that before using him, I may have actually had a bit of an issue with it, but not knowing about it, it seems to be pretty beneficial for me actually having him in the team. And his stats on card are great. I mean, 86 physical and 86 pace are key. He also has 82 dribbling, 80 defending and passing, as well as 72 shot. Now we go on to the first scare card in midfield. That is going to Andrea Pirlo. The legend himself this weekend is now 90 rated as a centre midfielder. I was like, you know what? I'll play him CDM despite the 55 defending because I kind of needed it for chemistry purposes. But I don't really have to do much defending with him. I mainly want to use him because 80 pace. Although it does turn out that in-game he has 96 acceleration, but only 67 sprint speed. So he gets the top speed essentially instantly, but then he has not got extra pace to get any further than that, which I found a little bit of an issue compared to the others. He's probably least impressive. But to be fair, he is one of the cheap ones you can get. I think as a cam he'd be fantastic, and the low work rates didn't notice that as an issue at all. The other CDM is Marouane Fellaini, who looks so much better. I was lucky enough to get him in a pack early this week. He's 6'4", 3 goals, 1 assist in the 6 matches I played, and his stats this weekend, oh my days, 83 pace, 82 dribbling, 81 shot, 84 defending, 94 passing, and 94 physical. For this weekend only, he is the cheap, if not the better, Ruud Gullit. The one thing he's lacking is 4-star skill moves, but in-game, I was very impressed. You can definitely tell he has a pace upgrade because normally I think he has like 50 odd pace, but 83, he's very quick now. 6'4", accompanied with 94 physical. There's no barging him off the ball. In fact, in the gameplay part of the video, you will see where sometimes they try to skill me against him, they run to Fellaini and they literally fall onto the floor. And that shows how much of a monster he is. But now we move on to the final midfielder, and that is going to be the SBC Giovinco, who does cost quite a bit still, but is definitely worth it. And so far I've played 13 games with him. I think 6 of them or 7 of them were at striker. The other ones have been at cam. So 13 games, 19 goals and 7 assists. He has 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. He is only 5'5", but he's a type of player on this game. He seems so hard to get off the ball because he's just too quick. His card stats are 91 pace, 91 dribbling, 85 shot and 83 passing, 66 physical. So you may be thinking, Ross, he's far too small. He's going to be very weak. But when he gets knocked off the ball, he tends to be so quick to get back onto like the second ball and just runs from there. And he scored some great goals in this team. His finesse shot is essentially perfect. And if you can't afford to get an SBC card, it is out all year, by the way. It's not like a limited time one. You can just get his normal card and he's much cheaper. But now we've gone to the 2 strikers. And first up, the gold one from Inter Milan, Eder. He cost me just 750 coins and played 5 games, getting 4 goals and 3 assists with 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. Overall, he wasn't overly fantastic in this team because he's more of a playmaker. In fact, when I had him at cam during FUT Champions Weekend 1, he absolutely killed it. So probably playing further back in my opinion, but his strike partner is a silver card this year, Marco Sal. And he was so fun to use in game because he played 5 games, getting 6 goals and 5 assists, cost just 2,200 coins. And if you put like a different chemistry style on him, you can make him like a silver Messi playing at striker. By default, he has got 92 pace, 80 dribbling, 72 shooting and 72 passing. Like, they're crazy good stats. And I think out of the 5 games, I'm pretty sure 2 or 3 people rage quit. So if I played all 90 minutes against every single person, he probably could have ended on like 10 goals or so. And I'll definitely be using him again very soon. But there is the team. A 3 at the back, very solid in game and very fun. But like I mentioned, it is quite an expensive team, but you can replace most of the special cards very easily in fact. So Fellaini, Opara and Pirlo get their normal cards. Valencia, you could probably get like Mkhitaryan or something, or someone a little bit cheaper than that, and you're good to go. But now let's get into the gameplay and show you what these boost scare cards can really do. And now we move on to gameplay, but these boosts, by the way, they don't last much longer. I think they end on Monday night, possibly around 6 PM. I could be wrong, but in game, there definitely is quite a big pop-up that does warn you to say they're not like a permanent boost. So if you're buying a Douglas Costa maybe on the market, it's like a 93 or whatever, he does not stay that rating, just as a little warning. But the players, so first up, we've got Fellaini. He was a monster in midfield, and you can tell he definitely has got a pace upgrade. Andrea Pirlo, he didn't really do anything that was special, so I wasn't really too impressed. But I'd say he's a solid player, but again, nothing too spectacular like Fellaini was producing. And finally, Opara. He was an animal at the back. His pace and strength and physical combo, not strength, sorry, his pace, defending and physical, is unreal. And the rest of the team was very good as well. So rage quit, 2 in the first 2 games. I think I played a total like 14 in-game minutes, which is crazy and very annoying in fact. And the opening 2 games, 6 wins out of 6 games, which is great. And the 3 at the back does seem very good. The left mid and right mid, they do work essentially as a right back and left back, which you could say it's like a 5 at the back, but they're very good at attacking as well. So you get like a best of both worlds with a 3 at the back formation. Courtois is unbelievably good. He's a lanky goalkeeper, which for me is the best type of goalkeeper on this game, compared to, I mentioned before, Hugo Lloris, who I wasn't overly impressed with. Courtois is next level good, but look at that pace by Giovinco. It's crazy how he can latch onto that, and that's against a very good team with the likes of Naldo at the back. And there's Fellaini at his best, just like launching in, and they've got no chance against him. I think this guy, by the way, that in game he was like raging so hard that I had to mute the game sound for one in particular clip. Although actually no, it's not this game. I think it's a very end game. But back onto my topic of conversation. SBC Giovinco, here's a perfect cam with Sal as well, who's one of the best silvers I've used so far. Giovinco's finesse shots are crazy. Like, he somehow bends them round, and they usually hit the post and go in. I'm not sure if it's like a little trait he's got in him, but he seems very good at doing that compared to other players I've used. But he's just so nimble, so tricky to get off the ball, and that acceleration, there's not many players that can match that in game. I mean, like, 5'5", that may put some people off, especially if he's not very strong or whatever. But he gets away from most defenders, probably even Jerome Boateng, and they just cannot keep up with him. Fellaini was very instrumental in going forward. Although he was a CDM, he did play very high up. Like, the first goal I got the team was a first shot with Fellaini, a very tidy finish. Somehow, one-on-one with a goalkeeper. There's a very good finish, by the way, from Marco Sal, followed up by a fantastic finish from Adair, and we destroyed most games. Like, we scored a lot of goals, the amount of games we did play, and here's Opara scoring his goal, a tidy, well-taken volley, very late on to the game. And in fact, this was a game the guy was really badly raging. So that is going to be the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and in the comments below, let me know your thoughts so far on these screen cards if you have used some over this weekend. Also, if you missed yesterday's video, go check out one of the best, if not the best, two-player pack ever on FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.